A murder investigation has been launched after a 10-year-old girl's body was found at a property in Surrey. Local police say they were called to an address in Woking early this morning. Our reporter Joe Inwood has more details.
Officers were called to an address in Woking just before 3 a.m, where they discovered the body of a 10-year-old girl. Her family were informed and are now being supported by specialist officers. An investigation into the circumstances around her death is now underway, with a number of key individuals being sought by the police. Officers say they will maintain a significant presence in the area over the coming days. Detective Chief Inspector Debbie White said it was a devastating incident, but there was no reason to think there was any risk to the public.
The Chief Constable of Northern Ireland, Simon Byrne, has said he's deeply sorry about the data breach, which led to some personal details of more than 10,000 police officers and civilian staff being published online. Dissident Republican groups claim to have the information. Hundreds of officers have told their managers they're worried about their safety. President Biden has declared the wildfires sweeping across the state of Hawaii as a major disaster. At least 36 people have died on the island of Maui, where hundreds of buildings have been burnt to the ground. Kekoi Lansford lives there and says help is not arriving fast enough.
It's going to take years for fix. Years. This is not even the worst of it. Still get dead bodies in the water floating and on the seawall. They've been sitting there since last night. We've been pulling people out since last night, trying to save people's lives. And I feel like we're not getting the help we need.
NHS figures show the waiting list for hospital treatment in England has passed 7.5 million for the first time. The data from the end of June shows an increase of 100,000 on the previous month. June also saw 3 days of strikes by junior doctors. The future of around 12,500 jobs at the retailer Wilko are in the balance after the chain entered administration. There are more than 400 Wilko stores across the UK. The administrators say all shops would continue to trade as normal while efforts take place to try to secure a rescue deal. An 80-year-old British man has taken part in a flight of a lifetime as one of 3 space tourists on Virgin Galactic's second mission. John Goodwin from Newcastle-under-Lyme in Staffordshire bought his ticket in 2005, but feared a Parkinson's diagnosis about 10 years later would stop him. Mr. Goodwin spoke at a news conference in New Mexico after the flight.
The most impressive thing was looking at Earth from space. Just the pure clarity, was very moving, quite surreal, and without a doubt the most exciting day of my life.